Hey guys, it's KudaSai coming at you with more interactive horror stories. Now we're just gonna get right into it. Again, I am not from the UK. I can do a UK accent if I want to, but this is not the occasion for that. We're gonna get right into After Funeral. I have no idea what this is about, so we shall see. After Funeral is a modern gothic horror story that takes place 3 days after your son's burial. You receive messages in your computer, those claim to be sent by your son's soul. He says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks you to do a few things in order to be resurrected. Will you believe in the messages? Of course. Why wouldn't I? We're just gonna get right into it. I don't want to waste any more time, and let's get started. After Funeral. I'm gonna try to do my best narrating voice because I feel like this is the most suited. I think it's most suitable for this occasion. Yes. So, anyway, let's get started. You used to be a father, or wait. You used to be a father. It has been 3 days since your son, Jonathan White, was buried in the graveyard of the local church. He was 8 years old. He had golden hair and blue eyes, just like the beloved man in the Carpenter song Close to You. Since your wife passed away at giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything, he was your angel. Now he is gone. Well, isn't that just sad? Odd, I just noticed in the background the cross says Jonathan White. Oh, poor boy. And Dawn White? Who's Dawn? Is that like a relative? I don't know. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to market, leaving him alone at home. When you arrived at home, you found Jonathan lying on the bed motionless. His face was covered with his pillow, choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I have a feeling that this Jonathan boy, he might have done it on his own, if you catch my drift. You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you try to forget, but the details are in front of your eyes and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, those you are not so familiar with. You are not so religious. While the lifeless body of your son laid in the church, his feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black suits and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. He was way too young for all this. Obviously! But the east? I don't know what that means. I am not an extremely religious person, so I have no idea what turning your feet to the east means when you die. It might have some implications, but I don't know what they are. You wished it was you lying there instead of him. Alright. I don't wish that, but okay. Like the day Jonathan died, it's a snowy day in all of Ohio. There are 3 inches of snow outside. It's 14 o'clock now. Oh, you mean 2 p.m.? You are a writer who has been on writer's block since that day. Your favorite word processor is open in the computer. The screen is blank. You haven't written anything for a long time. There are cigarette butts in ashtray and your black hot coffee in a blue cup on your work table. You chain smoke and consume a lot of coffee nowadays. Probably because of all the stress that I'm dealing with. Of course, everyone knows that caffeine is the key to all happiness. Hey, as you're sipping your coffee, doorbell rings. Doorbell rings? Who is at door? I wonder who is at door. Open door? Don't open door. Open it. Why not? Why not? You open door. It's you open the door. It's Bob. Hey, Bob! Your neighbor and friend. You had drunk beers and had barbecue with him for several times. Bob is a nice guy. He's overweight, has short black hair, and has no facial hair. Okay, he wears a dark blue jacket and a black beanie. Hey, how are you? I wanted to ask how you have been. I am still depressed. I am fine. Lie? You didn't have to tell me that was a lie. Of course, if I say I'm fine. Everyone knows when you say I am fine, that pretty much means the opposite. I am still depressed. I am fine. If this were me, I would say... Oh, I wouldn't just straight up say I'm still depressed. No. I'm fine. Yeah, let's lie. Let's see. Let's take the lying route. Bob believes in your lie. Alright. Bob believes in your lie. It is good that you are doing better, fam. Everyone knows losing a kid is a hard process, but I'm sure that you will get over it. You are a strong man. That I am. I so strong. I can handle problems all by myself. Me no need coping friend to help me cope with my death problems. Bob continues. I'm going to the market right now. Do you need anything? You remember that you are out of cigarettes. Oh, no thank you. Yes, I need cigarettes. Yeah, give me a pack. Let me smoke. Why don't we all smoke together? Ah, you need cigarettes? He puts his hand in his pocket, then pulls a pack of cigarettes. Oh, alright. Already prepared, I see. Maybe I'm a bad friend for doing this, but anyway, take this. I will buy myself another pack in the market. You take the pack that has 10 cigarettes inside and thank him. Oh, well, he is quite a handy man, if I do say so myself. Okay, man, see you later. You say goodbye to Bob, too. Then he goes. You close the door and sit back on your work table. Cool. You look at the computer screen that should have been blank, but no, it is not blank. Something is written. Is this like a Ouija board kind of thing, but on my computer? Daddy, I missed you! Shout, Jonathan? Type, Jonathan? Turn off the computer. Yeah, strange message. I might as well turn it off. Don't want any demonic entity jumping out at my face. Jonathan? No. I'm assuming that we're going to be talking in like an email sort of format, so I'm going to type Jonathan. You type Jonathan at the computer. Then new letters get appended at the text in the screen. Whoever types it, he, she, it writes fast. When they are finished, they form 2 sentences. I can hear you, Daddy. Talk to me. Shout, Jonathan? Jonathan! Turn off the computer. Jonathan! Okay. After you shout your deceased son's name out, new letters appear and form a reply. Yes, it is me. You are not a computer engineer, but you know that it is possible to hack someone's computer and put a prank on him if the computer is online. Your computer is connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable. Who still uses Ethernet? You know what? I'm pretty sure many of you guys out there use Ethernet cables, so I'm not going to question it. Pull the Ethernet cable. How is that possible, Jonathan? Turn off the computer. I think the best option here would be to interact with this so-called Jonathan fellow. Just because I'm curious. I don't care if it's a hacker. What can they possibly steal from me? I mean, I'm secure. I'm using a VPN. I got my, I'm not actually going to sponsor. Never mind. I was going to sponsor, but nope. I take back the sponsor. How's that possible, Jonathan? Good Lord said that I should be together with you. He said that I love you and you love me, so he sent me back. How do you know I love you? You don't know that? No, just kidding. Oh, I'll just typed oh. I'm so afraid, Daddy. It is cold and dark. I'm so cold here. Please bring me back. Do you want to see me once again? Yes. No, I don't think it is right. Turn off the computer. Why would I turn off the computer? That's like the pacifist ending where I just don't do anything. Yes, no, I don't think it's right. Do you want to see me? My answer, obviously, if I'm the father, then yes. Find 5 candles and wait for the midnight. Bye for now, Daddy. Alright, I don't know what are those candles gonna do? Am I gonna perform some demonic ritual? Buy them from market, ask Bob for candles. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bob has candles somewhere in his pocket. He seems like the go-to for all of my inventory needs. Bob! Hey Bob, you got some candles? You wear your long beige coat and black leather boots. You walk to Bob's house and ring the bell. After 10 seconds, Bob opens the door. Hey, what's up? I need 4 candles. Wait, what? 4 candles? Did I already get one? I received strange messages. Says that it's Jonathan. I think he has a right to know. You explain Bob everything that happened today, including the owner of the messages asking for 5 candles. Bob looks quite surprised. I think someone is pulling a prank on you. I don't really believe in ghosts or something like that. But if I were you, I would not do what he wants you to. How do you know it's a he? How do you know? Oh, whatever. Are you still sure you want the candles? Yes, I want them. No, I think you might be right. Nah, let's see where this is going. Very well. Let me bring the candles. He goes to the kitchen. Then he returned with 4 candles in his hands. Here you go. You thank him and take the candles. Then return home. Press any key. At home, you wait in front of your monitor. Nothing happens till midnight. Then a new message appears on the screen. I am back, Daddy. Did you... No, wait, hold on. This guy, Jonathan, he needs a more appropriate voice for this. Okay. I am back. I can't do a deep voice.
Hi, I'm back, Daddy. Did you bring the candles?
I swear my voice. Yes, I did.
Good. Let me explain how you can bring me back.
I swear this voice. This is not the right voice, but I'm just gonna stick with it.
Go to the cemetery. Dig my grave. Bring my coffin home.
Okay. Who would bring the whole coffin all the way home? Who would do that? What? Oh, wow. That's my response. That is my response. Legitimately. Turn off the computer. No. Okay. I mean, we're just gonna go right along with it. We've already come this far. Why would we just stop? Okay, we shall speak again. Wait.
We shall speak again once you bring my coffin.
I swear this guy sounds like the Hulk. I'm making this guy sound like the Hulk. Okay, whatever. You know it is insane what you do, but you get prepared to get outside. You wear your coat and get outside your home. It's snowing like hell. A cold interpretation of outside. The sky has a bright purple color, illuminating the night with the help of a full moon behind the clouds. You get in your car and start it. The streets and roads are empty. There is only you outside in this hour of night. It doesn't take long to arrive the church and its graveyard. Alright. Graveyard is covered with snow and gray mist. No lights come from the church. Either there is nobody inside or the priest is sleeping. That's good. You can't be seen while digging your son's grave. Why would I go along with this in the first place? I don't understand that. Anybody out there, can you explain to me why I would go all the way out in the middle of the night to a cemetery, or the church, I mean, and just get, like, I bring my shovel and I just start digging up a random grave, like, I don't understand who would do that, unless I'm like a grave digger, but no, that's just wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. But I'm not gonna question it because this is a horror story, and anything can happen in a horror story. Anyway, you find the graves of your son and wife. Jonathan White was buried next to his mother. There is an unoccupied area next to them. You'll be buried when your time comes. Wait, what? Oh, we reserved a space. Okay, that makes sense. We reserved a spot for me. That's not scary at all. But who knows when I'm gonna die. You search for a shovel. You find it in about 10 minutes. Thank you? That's information I need to know. You are ready to dig the grave. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that Dawn White, this headstone right here is the headstone of my wife, because I'm the husband. So Jonathan White's down here, Dawn White's up there. So, that means I'm alone. I'm so alone. Okay, I'll dig the grave, I guess, even though I'm having second doubts about all of these in my life choices. Oh. Okay, cool. You start digging Jonathan's grave. After 6 feet of digging, you reach the little wooden coffin. You climb down, then carry the coffin up. After that, you climb up and carry the dirty coffin to your car's back seat. That is so unsanitary. Who would do this? Why am I doing this? Why did I choose? What was going on in my mind to make me do any of this? I don't understand. You had never done something this bizarre before. Obviously, I have never gone out in the middle of the night at like 12 or 1 in the morning, dug up a coffin, put it in the back of my car, still dripping with dirt and mud and worms, and then drove it all the way back home. I'm gonna have to like vacuum shampoo my seats. That's filthy. After you reach home, you get off your car and carry the coffin home. Luckily, there's nobody around. Thankfully. Hopefully the police don't catch me and be like, "Hey, what are you doing with that coffin?" "Oh, I was doing nothing. I'm sorry, sir. It wasn't my fault. I was being told to by the spirit of my son." Okay, whatever. You drag the coffin to your living room center. You don't care about the floor getting dirty with soil. Oh, I'm that kind of person. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you, Dad. No,
Thank you, Daddy.
gets written on the screen.
Now put the candles around my coffin, like a star.
You mean a pentagram? Alright, okay, this is too much. Okay, whatever. You carefully place the candles around the coffin, making it the center of a star. You light them with your lighter.
Now read these aloud, Daddy. A lonely goat on a mountain, he is thirsty. thirsty for human love and affection. I shall give him the water.
Read aloud. You read the lines.
Will only go down a mountain, he is thirsty for humanly love and affection. I shall give him the water.
Alright. And the coffin starts to shake. The coffin's lid gets open slowly. You see Jonathan opening the lid and raising up. His skin is pale, almost white. You can smell the rot of his undead corpse. He is wearing that black suit you couldn't forget. He stands on his feet and smiles at you. Then he steps outside the coffin, away from you, without saying anything. And he does something you wouldn't expect from dead. He dances! He dances with joy! Oh! It's the Day of the Dead! Where the dead and the alive, they all congregate together and dance and celebrate the Day of the Dead! El Dia de los Muertos! Okay, anyway. After half a minute, he stops dancing, stares at you. His eyes are still blue.
Take me in your arms, Daddy. Take me to the bathroom. I want to show you something.
I swear, this guy's voice does not match at all. But whatever, we're going with it. It is impossible not to obey what he says. You feel his presence dominating the room, overwhelming you, and it's impossible to say no. You crouch down and take him in your arms. You carry him to the bathroom. Okay, so I'm fine carrying the semi-decaying, semi-rotting corpse of my son with no questions asked. Alright, okay. You bring him to the dark bathroom. You turn on the light and get horrified by what you see in the mirror. The boy's reflection is different. His skin is burnt like coal. Jonathan had an innocent and handsome face, but the face you see is so far from being pleasant. It is like a really old man's face who is also very ugly, and he has no hair.
I always wanted a daddy like you, says the
eldritch abomination you hold in your arms. Oh no, what's happening? I see. I see. I think I do see. Okay, so... Alright. So, I'm left with a question. So the thing that I saw in the mirror... Yeah, about that, was that really my son? Did I even dig up the right corpse? Is what I'm wondering. Did I dig up the right corpse, or did I just somehow assume that the corpse that I dug up was in fact my son, when in reality I just dug up some strange old dude who was probably burned, and I was under the influence of some strange otherworldly, paranormal, influential thing that made me see what I wanted to see, but I was actually doing the complete opposite of what I was supposed to do. I don't know what was going on with that, but overall that was a pretty good story, if I do say so myself. So this is all after the funeral. Okay, I'll take it. I don't have any questions about that. That was just overall a good story. I find it a lot more scary to read in the dark, which was what I was doing. I had my curtains down the whole time. I'm recording this in the morning, so like it's dark. I mean, it's bright outside, but I have my curtains blocked up by 2 layers of, I guess, curtains. No, they're shutters. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna read the rest to you guys in later videos. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, well, I do really hope that you enjoyed this video, but if you did really enjoy it, why not give me a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I will put a link in the description if you want to play this quote-unquote game or interactive horror experience for yourself. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for the next video. I will see you then!